Hi friends, it's Mimi right here talking to you this morning because I wanted to give you a little bit of a preview as to what happens when you sign up for Wealthy Affiliate. So in this preview, I'm not going to show you my screen this time. I'm just going to kind of describe to you a little bit about what is on the website. I do have previews of the screen being shown in some of my other videos, but in this particular one, I really want to go over a very common topic, a very common problem that many online marketers find that they are experiencing in the beginning of setting up their business, and that is finding a niche market. And this this term is new to some people, and what it means is finding a specialized group of people within a larger group that respond or behave similarly. And when I say that is because you may have people that live in a particular city or a particular area, and you only want to target those that are fitness conscious because you have a gym and you want to target those people who will want to come to the gym faithfully. It's one thing to have people who are interested in coming to the gym and they're like, oh, if I had this, and I would, but shoulda, coulda, woulda type of attitude. But then you have some people that are die hard, I'm going to go. So a lot of times when you create your target market, you want to go after the ones who are definitely set on being a part of whatever it is that you offer. And that goes pretty much for anything. If you can take that example and use it in any possible way, you want to go after the die-hard aggressive group that is ready to buy, which is another term that goes deeper, a little deeper than your niche. You have those who are buyers, a buyer market, or the group of people who have credit card in hand, money in their hand, and they're ready to make a purchase right now. They usually have some type of problem, some type of issue, something going on that they need to be fixed right now, and they're willing to pay money for it. Like, say if your air condition goes out, you probably have a buyer at that point. That person in their purchase cycle is at the point where they are ready to buy. They're no longer looking, for information. A lot of times, say if your car is going down and you want to search around and find some people that can work on your car, and so they're kind of going about and looking for a suitable dealership or a suitable repair shop that kind of fits what they're looking for as far as whatever problem that they really have. If it's a muffler, maybe I should go to a muffler place versus going to the dealership. Or if it's the air conditioner, maybe I want to go to someone who really specializes in it. It's not going to charge me too much. But you have some people that really, they don't care about the price right now. They want it, they need it. If it's going to solve my problem, that's all I'm worried about. I just need like one little piece of information just kind of tip me on the scale. And that's a buyer. Whole nother conversation, but it's kind of related to niche. So let's go back to the beginning of, just choosing who are you going to talk to. Let's just take my example. I'm a hairstylist. That's part of my background. I went to college, and that's a big part of my background because I love where I went to school. I went to school at University of Florida. So I'm a Gator. Um, I I've worked in retail before, so working in retail, that was a nice amount of time in my life. So if I'm going to be marketing, um, how to market, which is a lot of my business with Part Time Millionaire and Team Green Machine. Even Mimi Model Style, that one's more geared towards hairstylists, but you can see that that's my niche, is taking between Wealthy Affiliate and some of the other marketing resources and offering those to people to be able to help them to choose what they want to do. So I can speak from experience being a college grad, being someone who's worked in retail before, and I know that lifestyle. I know about not having your holidays to spend with your family, not having your weekends to spend with your family. I know about sometimes the customers that come in and trying to do customer service even when you really don't want to. I know about cleaning up the store when you constantly have to go back through the aisles and making sure that everything looks good. So I know that life, and that's something that I can speak to. Anyone else that's ever worked in retail or a job that just kind of seems like it's very monotonous, and you don't, after doing it for so long, you still really don't have anything to show for yourself. I also could speak from being a college grad and knowing, the life of studying all night. You're living more like a night owl, studying overnight, waking up or not waking up, going to class during the day, coming home in the middle of the afternoon and sleeping and not really taking a nap. You're asleep. You're really trying to keep your grades up, trying to get this degree, trying to finish on top, trying to finish in top of your class. I understand those types of those lifestyles, that culture that you're participating in for that time. And sometimes there are struggles in those things. And from my experience, that would be my niche. Those people who can identify with me, or that I can identify with them more so, because you always want to speak to your audience in a way that it's about them, it's not about you. It's not about what I want to talk about. It's about my experiences that I share with other people, that when I'm trying to relate to them, I need to speak on that because that's what they know. That's what they know. Not what I know. It's what they know that I can share and meet on a common ground with them. Always put your market first. Always put your people first. Always make sure that you give them what they want first. Because I'm reading this book by Dale Carnegie, and it's called How to Win Friends and How to Get People to Like You. And this is on the reading list, on one of the long list of uh, recommended books to read when you're a young business professional, or oh, I'm sorry, not a young business professional, but really just a business professional, period. And being online and working from home qualifies you as being a business professional because we are in business right now. But anyway, I just wanted to say that on the Wealthy Affiliate site, I'm going to kind of read this excerpt here. Finding a suitable niche can be tough for new members. In fact, it's probably the number one concern. To find a niche, one has to dig into oneself. To find talents, education, skills, and most important, passion. If there is no passion, then little is accomplished. Nobody wants to work on a topic they have little or no interest in. So that's where I was kind of talking about. It needs to be something that you can relate to, something that maybe you've shared a life experience in, something that you know. A niche must be worked from inside. If you're an outsider, nobody will listen to you, trust you, or follow your advice. So, if you don't have a burning desire and you're not an insider, you don't have a market. So, I don't want to go talking to you about golf because I have absolutely no knowledge of golf outside of Tiger Woods. I'm sorry. So I don't want to even step into that arena because I don't know anything about that. I can't share the passion. Some people absolutely love golf. It's a pastime. It's a competitive sport for them. So that's not my arena. That's not my pool. I shouldn't even be discussing that. So I don't want to be an outsider. I don't want to be someone that can't relate to that world, and I can't share anything on that. So be careful not to choose things that you really can't say that you spent time in. Like, there needs to be a portion of your life that you can remember if you close your eyes and you think about it and you say, when can I go back to a time when I XYZ? Maybe you were a babysitter. You don't have to have done this great elaborate thing like you were the CEO or you were the captain of this, whatever. Were you a babysitter for maybe 5 years? So you know what it's like to try to earn a living by simply watching children, and maybe you had your ups and down moments, but that's your drive for maybe why you want to be an online marketer now. Or maybe you're right out of high school and you're teetering on that spot of whether to go ahead and go to college or to just kind of relax a little bit over the summer. I did that. I didn't know that I was going to go to college. I didn't know that I had that opportunity. So I kind of chilled out a little bit. Over the summer, I worked, but I didn't go straight into college. So maybe you're that person, and you're kind of stuck right there, and you're like, well, If you're still unsure, why don't you try Wealthy Affiliate? Because you're still learning and you're learning to make money. That's the biggest thing. So those are just some examples. Let's get back to the excerpt here. Finding a niche should really be from your major interest. You can find directories and categories at Amazon, eBay, Ubersuggest, and article sites. This video will show you how. I made an eBay video, but somehow it didn't record. Okay, so this is specifically on this particular person's on their account. This is within Wealthy Affiliate, and what happens is you have the access to any and everybody's contribution as to the explanation of a particular topic. Excuse me. And this is niche. Now, this man has also uploaded a video, so you can have access to video, you can have access to articles. Let me see if I can find one more thing on this particular topic. Let's look at choose a niche. And this is from Kyle. He is the founder of the company. So that's another big thing. You want the person who is like at the top of whatever organization you're participating in. You want that person to be accessible to you. And Kyle and Carson, they are both the founders of Wealthy Affiliate. They make themselves very available, and they put out a lot of their own content that's on the site that makes it available you for learning purposes and everything. So you see here, a niche is a distinct segment of a market. In other words, an audience. So when choosing a niche that fits you, it should be choosing something that's ideally an interest, a passion, a hobby, a problem, a need, or a want. Almost anything that you can think of is a niche, and that's why when you get ready to choose your niche, it needs to be based on something that you're interested in. You can earn money online from absolutely every single niche because there are billions of people out there searching every day. Now this is from Kyle. The idea of a niche can be a little confusing at first. So he has a video that's posted here once again that you can literally see where you fit in and where your background would fit into the whole topic of a niche. So what I'll do is take this article, I'm going to post it on my blog, that way you guys can kind of read it for yourselves. Maybe I'll post the video as well, but I want you to get a preview into Wealthy Affiliate because I want you guys to join. It's $0 to participate, and that's not to say, oh, you just sign up for free. Of course, everyone loves things for free. There's also premium accounts that once you see the relevance of this particular program, you'll want to be a part, because if you're serious about being online and serious about kicking your job to the side and saying, I'm going to work from home, I'm going to take my own life into my own hands, I'm no longer going to work for the people, I'm just going to be my own person and be a renegade, be a rebel. Join the revolution and, stop feeling like getting a job is the only way to make money for yourself, because it's not. It's all about home-based businesses. It's all about those tax deductions. It's all about doing your own thing on your own time. So, with that being said, yep, I want to mention niche goes into more detail. But like I said, I'm going to post this article, that way you can get a good look at this particular discussion that I wanted to have with you today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Bye-bye.